After years of inconsistency, instability, and frustration, the Bears are poised for a major transformation, with one specific position standing out as critical to their future success: the center position. And this offseason, the name that is on every Bears fan's radar is Drew Dalman, the 26-year-old center from the Atlanta Falcons. If you've been following the Bears' rebuilding efforts under general manager Ryan Poles, you know that they've made significant moves over the past year to fix their offensive line. In 2024, they traded for All-Pro guard Joe Thuney and signed Jonah Jackson, a veteran who has worked in a similar offensive system in Detroit. These moves have helped solidify some key areas, but there's still one glaring hole left on the offensive line. That's where Drew Dalman comes in, and it's not hard to see why the Bears are being linked to him as one of the top suitors in the 2025 free agency class. Drew Dalman is not your average free agent target. At just 26 years old, Dalman has already established himself as one of the league's top centers. After being drafted by the Falcons in the 4th round of the 2021 NFL Draft, Dalman didn't take long to make an impact. He earned a starting role in 2022 and has been a fixture in the Falcons lineup ever since. His ascent from a relatively unknown rookie to a standout center has been impressive, and the numbers don't lie. In 2024, Dalman started in 9 games for the Falcons and finished the season with a Pro Football Focus grade that ranked him as the 4th best center in the NFL. That's no small feat in a league that boasts a number of talented interior linemen. Dalman's ability to protect the quarterback, open running lanes, and anchor the offensive line has made him a key figure in Atlanta's offense. His blend of youth, talent, and potential is exactly what the Bears need as they continue their search for stability in the middle of their offensive line. But what exactly makes Dalman such an attractive target for the Bears? It's simple. He's young, he's already proven his ability to perform at a high level, and he's still growing as a player. The center position is crucial to any offensive line, and it's one that the Bears have struggled to get right for years. Dalman would bring immediate stability to the position and could anchor the offensive line for the next decade. For the Bears, landing a player like Dalman could be the missing piece that finally brings consistency to a position that has been a thorn in their side for far too long. When you look at the Bears' offensive line over the past several seasons, it's easy to see why securing a top-tier center is such a priority. While the Bears have had some solid individual performers, the line as a whole has been inconsistent. Braxton Jones, the second-year left tackle, has shown flashes of potential but has been far from a finished product. Darnell Wright, who had a strong rookie campaign at right tackle, has the potential to develop into one of the league's top young tackles. But the Bears still have a long way to go in terms of overall line stability. The interior of the line has been even more problematic. At left guard, Cody Whitehair has been serviceable but has dealt with injuries in recent years, and his age is starting to catch up with him. At right guard, the Bears have had a revolving door of players, with Jonah Jackson being brought in to add some much-needed stability. However, the center position remains the biggest issue. Since the departure of longtime center Olin Kreutz, who anchored the Bears' offensive line for years, the Bears have struggled to find a reliable center. They've had a series of short-term solutions that have ultimately failed to provide consistent play at the position. With a young quarterback like Justin Fields, or potentially a rookie like Caleb Williams, the Bears need a player who can provide not just stability, but leadership on the offensive line. That's where Dalman comes in. Dalman has shown the ability to perform at a high level in a fast-paced, competitive environment. His technical skills, ability to read defensive alignments, and communication with the quarterback make him a perfect fit for a Bears team that is looking to build for the future. He has the potential to be the centerpiece of the offensive line for years to come, allowing the Bears to focus their resources on other positions while knowing that the center spot is locked down. The competition for Dalman's services will be fierce, make no mistake about it. As one of the top free agent centers available in 2025, Dalman will likely have several suitors lining up to make him an offer. But the Bears have a few key factors working in their favor that could make them a serious contender for his services. First, let's talk about the Bears' cap space. According to recent reports, the Bears have the 6th highest cap space in the entire league heading into free agency. This gives them the financial flexibility to make a strong push for Dalman without having to sacrifice other key pieces. If the Bears are willing to offer Dalman a contract worth around $56 million over 4 years, which is what experts project, it's well within their means to do so. Second, the Bears are in a position to be a major player in the NFC moving forward. They have a young quarterback in Justin Fields who has shown the ability to be a dynamic playmaker, but he needs protection. They also have a solid foundation with young players like Darnell Wright and Braxton Jones, who could form the core of the offensive line for years to come. Dalman would be an excellent fit in this system, and joining a team on the rise could be a very appealing prospect for him. With a solid offensive line in place, Fields would have the time to develop into the quarterback many believe he can be, and Dalman would be at the heart of that transformation. Third, Dalman is a player who has already proven himself in the NFL. He's young, he's talented, and he's only getting better. The Bears are looking for long-term solutions, not just short-term fixes. And while centers like Ryan Kelly from the Indianapolis Colts or Evan Brown from the Arizona Cardinals could also be potential targets, Dalman offers the combination of youth, talent, and upside that the Bears are looking for. He could be the foundation of the offensive line for the next decade. So why is the center position so important for the Bears? Well, the center is the quarterback of the offensive line. In addition to his blocking responsibilities, the center is responsible for making line calls, identifying defensive schemes, and making sure that everyone on the offensive line is on the same page. A reliable center helps keep the entire offensive line organized and efficient. For the Bears, a player like Dalman could be the difference between a productive offense and a struggling one. With a young quarterback like Justin Fields or potentially a rookie like Caleb Williams, the center will play a crucial role in providing the time and protection needed for the quarterback to develop and thrive. If the Bears want to compete in the NFC, they need to ensure that the quarterback position is stable and that the offensive line can provide consistent play. Dalman's ability to communicate and make adjustments at the line of scrimmage would make him an invaluable asset for the Bears. His technical skills and ability to diagnose defenses quickly would allow the Bears' offense to run more efficiently and effectively, and with a strong offensive line in place, the Bears would be able to run the ball more effectively, setting up the play-action pass and giving their quarterbacks the time and space they need to make plays. As we get closer to the official start of free agency on March 10th, all eyes will be on Drew Dalman. The Bears are reportedly one of the serious suitors for Dalman's services, and if they're able to secure his commitment, it would be a major win for the franchise. Not only would they be getting a young, talented center who can anchor the line for years to come, but they'd also be sending a message to the rest of the league that the Bears are serious about building a championship contending team. With Dalman in the fold, the Bears could turn their attention to other areas of need. The draft is just around the corner, and with the 10th overall pick and 2 more selections in the top 50, the Bears are in a prime position to add more talent to their roster. But landing Dalman would be the first major step in solidifying the offensive line and setting up the offense for success. This is the moment for the Chicago Bears to take the next step in their rebuilding process. Drew Dalman could be the key to unlocking the potential of their offense, and if they're able to secure him in free agency, the future will be looking brighter than ever. Stay tuned because the 2025 offseason is shaping up to be one to remember for the Chicago Bears. With Dalman at the center of the offensive line, this could be the year the Bears finally put it all together.